Hey everybody, how are we doing? As usual, quick sound check. So let me know you can hear me and we're live. As yesterday, I'm on my mobile phone, so it's not ideal scenario, but just give me some feedback. Just going to reset this height of this table a little bit. How was that? Hey, hey, hey. Great. Good to me. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay. So how many we got in the house? 12 people. Hope we're all doing well. Loud and clear. Thanks, Simon. We're going to start in just a moment. Give people a chance to join us. Any questions from the previous Fu Nuggets? All good here. Thanks, Fu Jiao. Any of the previous Nuggets questions? I think we did up to cutting punch of the basic punches. Some of you guys probably remind me. Hi, Barbara. Nice to see you. And we're going to do some slightly different stepping, a few different movements today. As you can see, we're in my little conservatory because my outdoor training area is not made yet, which means we're a little bit squished. So be it for now. Temporary. Hey, Jonesy, my new neighbor. Thank you, thank you. Good to see everyone here. Okay, the music's turned itself off. I'm going to turn that back on, and then we're going to make a start with the warm-up. So find some space. Okay. All right. Do best we can. I mean, you can't see the whole thing, but greetings, everybody. Let's start with some warm-ups. We need to do something like moving this back so you can at least see my feet. All right. Let's begin with some wrist and ankle rotations. Change feet. There's some elbow rotations. Other way. And then the arms. And back. Head down, rotate, reverse. And then go up, down, left and right. Up, down, left, right. Okay, arms. So one high, one low. Okay, hands in front. 2 times switch. Waist rotation. And change direction. Feet together, knees. And change direction. And bend, straighten. Okay, let's do some squats, feet shoulder width apart. Keep the feet flat on the floor for these ones. And go all the way down. Ten more. Okay, and down into a press up position. Okay, and down and up. Ten more. Okay, all right. Lunging, foot straight, knee out, back big straight. Relax, sink deeper. And same to the other side. Turn the foot, keep the knee out. Trying to get the thigh parallel with the floor. Okay. Hands down. Try to grab your toes. And drop to crouch stance. Change. Think of your chest up, your hip down, both feet stay flat on the floor. Change. 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 And one more time. Straighten up. Walk the feet in. Okay. Let's have use a chair or something, low table. You can put your foot on. Remember, you're pulling up your toes, pressing your knee, squaring your hips, pressing. Changing legs. Same thing. Squaring your hips, toes pull back, knee straight, pressing. Change legs again. This time with the opposite hand, reaching for the foot. And change again. Square up, press the knee, opposite hand, reach the foot. Remember, you're flexing your ankle strongly. Okay, now with your hands here, back. This is a little low, so I may have to go on my knees for this, but push your chest down to the floor. Okay. Some dynamic leg swings, some leg stretches. Okay, stepping with the left foot first, straight kick. And the right foot. You can do 10. 3, alternating feet. 4, 5, keep your back straight, chest out. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do outside lotus kicks. Okay. We got Isabella, hi. Empire, don't forget to like the video. Yes, everyone, thank you. Thanks, Joan. All right. Outside lotus. Left step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. 1, out to in this time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and shake off. All right. Let's go through those stances now. Left foot. I'll start this way, mirror you. Left foot first, parallel stance. Horse riding. Make sure your hips are tucked, back is straight. Stay here for about half an hour or so. Okay, stay on the same height, bow and arrow. Again, trying to stay low when you come back, hanging stance. T start. Crane start. Stretch your leg out and drop. Crouching start. Shift across, stand up. Same thing going the other way now, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come across, step. Okay, now we're going to do the turning exercise, chair up. Turning to your left first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do 10 more. Go a little sharper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Middle. Close. Okay. Let's see if there's any questions coming through. You guys nicely warmed up. Good stretch. Simon, I believe the last hand technique I did before Christmas was cutting punch. Did I do slipping punch or was cutting as far as I got? Thanks, Sylvia. I teach so many different courses and classes, I can't remember. Did we do slipping in the nugget or just as far as cutting? Okay, no problem. Thank you. Okay, so we learn a new movement today called 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐩𝐨𝐫𝐭. 𝐒𝐮 is slipping or sliding. When your foot slips on the floor, that's 𝐒𝐮 in Cantonese, 𝐒𝐮. So 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐻𝐭 is a punch that slides along. Slides along. We did both, did we? Okay. If you're new to it, it's new. If not, it's revision. So this one's called sliding or slipping. So 𝐒𝐮. When we punch, the thumb is going to face downwards. See this? The thumb faces the floor like this. So the punch starts palm up and it turns all the way palm down, and then it turns another quarter of a turn. So it does a 270 turn. The elbow is pointing up, the thumb is pointing down. So palm is up and over the top. Now there's a similar punch called 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧, okay? But 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐽, the elbow loops because it's going around something. 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐽, it stays close, almost rubbing your own rib here. So it's closer, there's no looping. So when the punch comes over and around someone's guard, that's called 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐽. When the punch slips along on the inside, this is called 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐽. So that's what we're doing here, 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐽. Try and get the feeling of this. So you have a slipping, and then the force at the end is with these knuckles hitting in here at the ends of the floating ribs. Okay, sort of liver and spleen kind of height, hitting at that angle. Okay, so let's do a few of those first as a isolated exercise, and then we'll put it into the sequence. We have 7 punches. Pow, pop, jet, cut, that, cheat, sin. Pow, pop, jet, cut, that, cheat, sin. And we're going to review all 7 tonight, but we're going to do sin first, okay? Let he who is without 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐽 throw the first punch. Okay, so from here, we're going to use our 𝐂𝐚𝐧𝐧 and we're going to punch to 45 degrees. So not straight, not side, 45. As I turn, the power comes from the waist and the leg, punching. The other hand is up. So turn, keep the forearm close to the ribs, turn. Let's do 10 more and try to get power from the knee really straightening out, okay? Yeah. Yeah. So. See. No. Back. Go. So. Okay. Questions on that? Questions on 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐩𝐨𝐽? Everyone can do that? It's fairly basic, but if there's something not clear, let me know. Okay, so is the upper chest the highest you could use 𝐶? Yeah, because it's always lower than the shoulder. It must be lower than the shoulder. Higher than the shoulder, we use 𝐶. Higher than the shoulder, we use 𝐶. Lower than the shoulder, we use 𝐶. So one's doing this over the opponent, one's doing this. So here, 𝐒𝐿𝐴, here, 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐽. Usually, it's lower rib area, most times. Any other questions? No problem. So for those of you that were not so clear on the 𝐒𝐿𝐴, this one we do as a cutting forearm first and then a punch. This punch has no rotation because 𝐶 means cutting like with a knife or with a saw. So there's no rotating. It's just punching in this direction. So no rotating. So 𝐒𝐿𝐴 here. This is going upwards. 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐽 rotating, going downwards. Okay. 𝐒𝐿𝐴 we're going to use a low block, high punch. When we did 𝐿𝐴, we did a high block and a hammer. High block and a hammer. And we do low block and a punch. Okay, I say low block because it's maybe more easy for people to understand, but in application, we don't block per se, but see how this is going. But I'll get more into that fighting theory and we'll go a little bit deeper. Right, before we do the whole set of 7 punches, just want to remind everyone 2 things. Firstly, Academy is open. Some of you guys have joined today, so welcome. All of you who joined the Academy, I'll see you inside. Put a post in the Facebook group and I'll be dropping emails. And the first classes hit on Monday. Next Monday, you'll have your first lessons. So welcome to everyone that's joined that. If you haven't, check it out. There's links in the below this video. Welcome new people. Yeah, thanks, Joan. We have so far, quite a few people joining in the Tai Chi and the Kung Fu. So the registration is open for another 6 days, I think, because it's only open for a week. Because here's the reason. Welcome newbies. Yeah, because the reason is this. With the Nugget, you can pop in, pop out. It's no problem. It's very informal. We don't mind. Miss a lesson, miss a week. It's fine. We just for some exercise, feel good. The Academy is a little bit more structured. When I start the material and I close the registration, otherwise I'd have to keep going back to the beginning and I want to keep bringing everyone through. So you'll get much more information, much more tuition, much more stuff, more resources. And I also want to personally correct your movements as well by video. So that's all in part of the Academy. It's the next best thing to learning in a school. And for people that don't have a school near, people that also work funny hours, it can be better because you can do it at your own pace. So that's the Academy. 6 more days. I will continue with the Nuggets. I mean, for those of you in the UK, we're not having a great time at the moment. The new COVID strain has put us into a more major lockdown for at least another 6 weeks, which means I'm kind of stuck here doing the Nuggets, no China for a little while. But while that's going on, anyone wants to support the Nugget on Patreon, that's what supports the Nuggets. If you're having a bad time with COVID, if you've lost your job, don't worry, watch it for free. Very, very welcome. Please don't like, share, subscribe, comment, because it helps me a lot. If you're doing pretty well, especially if you run some kind of online business and it's taken off, consider supporting me on Patreon. That would help as well. Right, that's plug over, and we're going to do our punch set. We've got 7. 𝐿 𝐷𝐥𝐥𝐿 𝐷𝐷𝐸. Just give me a quick thumbs up. Okay, questions, not clear. When you combine a punch with the chit, doesn't the forearm of the chit also act as a simultaneous block on its own, likewise with 𝐶𝐻? Yes, is the answer. Absolutely, 100%. The other punches as well. 𝐷𝐷, it's the same. You're blocking and hitting. 𝐁𝐞𝐜 is like also 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐧, same thing. Punch is coming in, boom, you're smashing it down. So 𝐷𝐷𝐸, same thing. So all of these bridges are offensive and defensive. We don't have blocks, punches. Like say you learn this is a block, this is a punch. That's not part of the 𝐿𝐷𝐸𝐿 kind of mentality. Everything's offense and defense. Everything covers everything. Everything hits, loads up, strikes, one motion. So yeah, is exactly the right observation, Jonesy. Any other questions? So there's something of a principle in 𝐏𝐻𝐿 which is a little different. In Western boxing and the like, they have a principle that they call non-telegraphic. That's when you're trying to throw the punch without any kind of signaling, so you're not giving anything away. It just pop as kind of sneaky as possible. 𝐿𝐷𝐸𝐿, right, on the other extreme, you might have an idea of like pulling your hand back first before you throw the punch. What does that do? That loads up your power, that winds it up, that gets a lot more power. But of course, it's slow because your opponent knows what's coming. So what we tend to do in 𝐏𝐻𝐿 is, rather than saying, right, we'll try and strike without that, which is a loss of power potentially, or to say we wind it right up, which is a loss of speed, what we tend to do is connect the movements in these kind of combination flows so that each punch is loading the next one up. Each body motion is loading the next one up. So therefore you have this kind of continuous attack principle. I have to go at 7, catch up. Yeah, no problem. Catch you later. So we're going to do, the rest of us, we're going to do those 7 punches, and then we're going to call it a day there. So 7 punches. We're going to do 10 of each. So that makes 70, if my maths is correct. Somebody use a calculator, check it and put it there. All right. Here we go. You bet, ready position. Make sure you rotation, lift your head, strong posture. Power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐩. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Middle. Breathe in. Palms together. Okay. So that was tonight's nugget. Very short and sweet. A little warm up, little stretch, a few basic punches. If you like it, if you want more, you know where to find us. Academy links. More of the same next week. Tomorrow's a waffle. Waffle, for those of you that are new to this, I tend to start talking and then I get off on one. And the problem with that is, of course, if people are here for a workout and then they cool down and then they call me some nasty names. So I go, okay, I will do a particular evening where I'll just waffle. And if you like such things, you can join in. If you don't, you can miss that one and go straight to the Tai Chi class on Monday. So waffle is tomorrow. Any questions or things people want me to cover in the waffle? I'll also be doing a live Q&A about the Academy, but I'm happy to answer any questions about that in the waffle as well tomorrow. But I'll be doing a live Q&A on YouTube and on Facebook this week. I'll be dropping some emails. If you're not on the mailing list, please get on the mailing list on the Academy. So that's it for tonight. Short and sweet one tonight, everyone. Hopefully my Wi-Fi will be up and running in the next day or so, and then I'll be able to do this a little better, hopefully get better quality and sort out the lighting as well. But for now, that's it, and thank you all very much. Any questions or comments before I close off? Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Simon. Thanks, Jonesy. Appreciate it. I guess no more questions, so we're going to call it there. Thank you, everyone. And 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐷𝐿𝐷𝐿 Fu Jiao, welcome. And I'm just going to say, and I will see you. Thank you, thank you. Can't have enough of the basics. Exactly, it's what it's all at. Well worth the effort. You're very welcome, Barbara. Good work. Thanks for joining in. All right, guys. See you tomorrow at the waffle next week. Thanks, 𝐿𝐷𝐿.